founder of the Sensitive Tasty Treats home bakery business, which specializes in making gluten-free and dairy-free and very good quality desserts for people with food sensitivities like me. And I started this business when I was 10. I started baking when I was 8 because I got sick due to food sensitivities to wheat, and it's complicated. But in the end, after multiple tests, I realized that I couldn't eat foods that were high in an anti-nutrient called oxalate, which means I can't eat gluten, dairy, all those things. So, and I was 8, and back then there weren't that many options. So when I went to birthday parties, for example, I couldn't eat the pizza, I couldn't eat the cake, and it was depressing. So instead, I decided that I would research my head off and figure out how to make these myself, because I've always loved food. Who loves food? I love food. And I thought, why not just do it myself if it doesn't exist in the world? So I started researching so much on YouTube and just on the internet, but I couldn't find anything back then. So I decided to find regular recipes of different desserts and substitute basically everything to create my own recipes that actually worked. And throughout years, I've made have made more new discoveries of how to make these kinds of desserts that taste just as good as the regular kinds that people love. And so I've had this business for 5 years, and and then after I started learning how to bake, I started going into a state of obsession with baking, and it became one of my greatest passions ever. And I started baking so much that my parents and family couldn't eat it all. So my mom over there just decided randomly, why not start a business? Why not sell these desserts to family and friends? And I thought, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds great. So we did. I started with a subscription box, and I still have it to this day, except it's developed over the years. It started with a singular box of a surprise dessert every single week to the subscribers. They were always so supportive throughout all these years that I've progressed and improved. And then that box turned into a surprise monthly treat box filled with 3 different kinds of desserts. Now it's custom, so my customers get to decide which ones they like the most after years of testing all the things that I made for them. I love them so much, they're so supportive. And then when I was 12, I also started getting birthday cake and celebratory dessert and treat orders. It's just been very special, and I'm very grateful to be here right now. Oh, I also host a pop-up shop every year for Nowruz, which is Persian New Year. Yeah, and on last Saturday, I had my very first in-person market, and I sold out all my boxes, and I have it again this Saturday, which I'm very excited about. It was really, really fun. It was for the Christmas market, and if anyone wants any flyers, I have them over here. Would anyone want a flyer? And that's my logo. I drew it when I was 10, but then we upgraded to a digital logo.
Where do you hold these events?
So right now it's these events. Well, I bake in my house right now. For now, it's a home bakery. But we'll see where that gets.